Red, silent, mysterious. Mars has fascinated humanity for centuries, from ancient stargazers to modern scientists, and now billionaires planning space colonies. But what's the real story behind the red planet? Where did it come from? What happened to it? And what might its future hold? Could humans truly live there one day? Buckle up, because we're diving into the full history of Mars, its past, its present, and where it's heading next. Chapter 1: The Origins of Mars. Mars formed around 4.6 billion years ago, right alongside Earth and the rest of the solar system. Back then, the solar system was a chaotic cloud of dust and gas, collapsing under gravity, forming the Sun and the planets. Mars ended up as the fourth planet from the Sun, smaller than Earth, with only about 10% of Earth's mass. That small size would prove to be its undoing. Early Mars may have been warm and wet. Around 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, it likely had a thick atmosphere, liquid water on its surface, and even a global magnetic field, which would have helped shield it from solar radiation. In fact, Mars might have been habitable for a while. Chapter 2: A once livable world. Evidence from orbiters and rovers suggests Mars had rivers, lakes, maybe even oceans. NASA's Curiosity and Perseverance rovers found sedimentary rock layers, clay, and mineral deposits that only form in water. We're not just guessing, this stuff had to be underwater at some point. But then, things changed. As Mars cooled, its magnetic field shut down. Without that protective shield, the solar wind began stripping away its atmosphere, gradually turning it into the dry, frozen wasteland we see today. Chapter 3: The Great Atmospheric Collapse. Imagine an Earth-like Mars with blue skies and clouds. Then imagine watching that sky turn thin, cold, and pink as the air escapes into space. That's what likely happened between 3 to 4 billion years ago. The loss of atmospheric pressure meant water couldn't stay liquid. It evaporated or froze underground. Surface temperatures plummeted. Life, if it ever existed, may have been driven underground or gone extinct entirely. So what's left today? Chapter 5: Rovers, Landers, and Missions. Since the 1960s, Mars has been one of our most visited neighbors. Viking 1 and 2, 1970s, were the first successful landers. Sojourner, 1997, gave us our first robotic rover. Spirit and Opportunity uncovered signs of ancient water. Curiosity, 2012, discovered organics in Martian soil. And now, Perseverance is collecting samples to eventually bring back to Earth. Let's not forget China's Tianwen-1 mission and the UAE's Hope orbiter. Mars exploration is global now. Chapter 6: The Big Question. Did life ever exist on Mars? Here's the question driving billions of dollars of research. Was there ever life on Mars? Maybe not aliens with antennas, but microbes? Totally possible. If water was once present and conditions were stable, life could have emerged, at least briefly. Perseverance is currently drilling samples that might contain biosignatures, chemical evidence of past life. We won't know for sure until we get them back to Earth, sometime in the 2030s. Chapter 7: The Future of Mars, Human Missions and Colonization. So, will humans go to Mars? NASA is planning crewed missions in the 2030s, following the Artemis program and a return to the moon. SpaceX, on the other hand, wants to go faster. Elon Musk's vision is clear: send starships to Mars, build a self-sustaining city, and make humanity multi-planetary. But it won't be easy. Radiation exposure, extreme cold, zero breathable air, no local food or fuel. Still, plans include habitats built into cliffs or underground, solar power stations, hydroponic farms, 3D printed structures using Martian regolith. It's a massive challenge, but not impossible. Chapter 8: Terraforming, Science or Science Fiction. What about terraforming Mars, turning it back into a living Earth-like world? Ideas include releasing CO2 from the soil and polar ice to warm the planet, building giant orbital mirrors to reflect sunlight, creating artificial magnetospheres to shield Mars from solar radiation. But we're talking centuries of work, trillions of dollars, and technology we don't yet have. It's still mostly science fiction, but less so every year. Mars has gone from a wet, warm planet to a frozen world of dust storms and craters, and soon maybe to a second home for humanity. It's a place that tells the story of what might have been, and what could still be. As we look up at the red planet in our night sky, one thing's for sure: Mars isn't done surprising us yet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop a comment. Would you go to Mars if given the chance? Let us know below.